Hello, Maverick traders. Welcome out to your currency recap for December 2nd. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving weekend. Let's jump back into it. So we're going to take a look at meaningful news. There are some things really surging today, which is always fun. We're going to look at those charts, break them down by opportunity, and then highlight where the momentum is. What can we play to the upside? What can we play to the downside?
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional Forex and crypto traders. Maverick Currencies is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional Forex and currency trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
All right, so today was pretty interesting in the crypto space and continues to be that. As we look at price performance, it's like a lot of things are moving flat, but crypto has some momentum. So today we have equities still going up. They're going up at a measured pace. Stocks are just rising, hit a new all-time high today. Bitcoin is basing right underneath 100K. We've kind of gone up right just underneath 100K on Bitcoin and just stopped shy of that. Yeah, and that's pretty common. If you think about the first time oil got near 100, it based underneath and then broke out. Gold, the first time it got to $1,000 an ounce, it based underneath and then eventually broke out. Here, Bitcoin, first time at 100K per Bitcoin, basing underneath, probable breakout looms. Now, volatility spikes are likely to be reversed, meaning I don't think there's a ton of follow through. Generally, when you've had a strong year like we've had in equities, you get some surges. Maybe they try and sell it off for a day and there's a sharp down day of down 1.5%, 2%, but it's very short lived. It goes down for another day and then it reverses back up. Or same thing if they try to break us sharply higher, usually there will be some give back. So watch for increases in spikes of volatility to be faded, to be reversed pretty rapidly. So as we look at currencies, you can see a definitive kind of risk-off day where Japanese yen and US dollar were stronger, most of the other currencies weaker. I'm going to highlight your euro area, euro and Swiss franc, which that seems to be where some downside momentum is in terms of velocity. If we look at crypto, it was really propelled higher mainly by Litecoin. Litecoin was just a rocket ship today. We'll touch on that a little bit more. Gold and oil flat. U.S. equities slightly higher. International equities slightly higher. Crypto, notice everything's down. Call it flat. Litecoin up sharply. That's where the crypto space has exploded, really over the past few sessions. So as we break down equities, we have to really rate it very bullishly, right? You're just trending higher. You're up above the breakout point. You kind of based under here, but still pushing higher. Now, again, like I said, watch for big candle days. If there's a big upward candle, I would have a tendency to fade that over the next day or so and expect it to come back in. If we get a big selling day, I would expect to fade that and play it back up. So watch for volatility days to be faded rather quickly. On the calendar, you can see that Fed Chair Powell is expected to speak on Wednesday. And then, of course, we've got jobs numbers on Friday. Now, the Fed, this is one of their mandates, is to keep full employment, and the unemployment picture has been fine. It's been, we've been losing some ground, but very steady, I would say. If we continue to see them losing ground and the unemployment rate ticking well above 4% and, higher, imagine it's trending towards 5% unemployment rate. Right now we're at 4.1. That would be a bit of a concern to the Fed. Certainly, they're cutting rates. They're doing things that are trying to fuel more economic growth and expansion. Now, let's break down currencies by velocity. So, we usually say if you look inside the ones, that's where there's a lack of really anything. So, most of crypto, US dollar, British pound, we're not really interested in what's inside of that. We're more interested in what's outside of that. And right now, if you're trading currencies in the Forex market, looking to short Swiss franc or short euro are the play. That's where momentum is. Looking to go long Japanese yen, and if you're playing in the crypto space, long Litecoin, certainly that's where the momentum is. So possible trades, of course, would be going short CHF JPY, right? Or short euro yen. Either of those pairings would make perfect sense in terms of pulling them up on your charts and looking for those trades. So let's break it down by chart. Now, velocity, what did we say was the strongest? Japanese yen. Notice the upward trend, upward sloping moving averages, buy signals, upward slope, and trending higher. Japanese yen looks very strong. You could put it in the +3, +2. I call it a +2.5. The only concern I really have is not so much the chart related as just the seasonality of maybe not having as much follow through as we would at other periods of time. Litecoin, now this is a different animal. This is crypto space, and certainly in Litecoin, you've got upward trend, you've got buy signals, you've got upward sloping, RSIs and trending higher and so forth. So again, very, very strong in terms of Litecoin up to 135. On the bearish side, we would be looking for the opposites. We'd be looking for things that have downward slope, downward trend in the price action, downward slope and trend in this weaker area, that type of characteristic on sell signals and such. We've got euro as much. Again, there's always some things that could be concerning. You could look at this and say, well, we're not at new lows yet. We're trading towards that low, but we're not at new lows yet. That's the only thing, as I would say. One could argue you're still within this general basing area, but clearly downward trending within that and seems likely and poised to move towards those lows. Swiss franc, same thing. Just as the euro, we're still not at new lows. We're still above prior support, but it does look like we're going to go down and challenge that. Downward slope, sell signals, downward trending, and price action looks like it wants to test some lower prices. So again, I would stack it up as short CHF.JPY or short euro yen. Either of those currency pairs seem to be where the momentum is in Forex markets. Now, Litecoin exploded higher. Bitcoin is basing near that 100K level, and one would anticipate, again, it's a psychological number, that momentum, once you get above that, could shift dramatically. You could see a big breakout or a big false breakout, but we seem to be poised to move up towards that 100K level. Hope you enjoyed today's currency recap. Have a great week, everyone. Happy holiday season. We'll see you next time.